Everybody, it's Michael McDonald here from Gold Lotus, and I'm again in the executive boardroom. This is one of the beautiful immersive environments in which you can meet your friends, family, or even colleagues or students or teachers around the world, whatever your requirements are for, whether it be for corporate training, education, or just to socialize, then this is one of the wonderful places that you can do that in. And in this executive boardroom, I want to show you one of the new features that has been rolled out in the latest Engage update by Immersive VR Education, and it is sticky notes. So let's jump into it now. We're going to look at some of the sticky notes features in Engage. So this is what you would see when you open up the menu options in virtual reality, and we've got the options here to create a sticky note. So I'm in the notes section up here. We're going to click create, and I'm going to put the title of a new note. Let's call this vocabulary. So we'll bring up the keyboard. We're going to call that vocab, and then we're going to save that, submit, and I'm just going to enter now. So let's imagine that this is one of the environments that maybe someone might need to use for business English, or they're about to work in the English-speaking world, for example, and they're not so confident with even some of the most basic vocabulary. Well, here's just a quick example. You can create a sticky note. You can say, let's do chair. I know it's quite basic, but we're going to say chair, and we're going to save that note. We're going to submit, and what you'll be able to see here is the word chair. So we're going to grab that, we're going to walk over and just put it on there. So you can create another one of these to maybe show the students some of the key grammar items, or maybe prepositions, for example. Let's cover those because those are often difficult for students. So we're going to click here, we're going to call it prepositions, and to sit around a table, to sit around a table. Submit. We're going to create the sticky note. We're going to create that with maybe a different color. So let's do that with orange. Maybe prepositions could be orange. You could do the vocabulary as yellow, grammar as green, for example. We're going to create that sticky note right now. And if you just follow me round to this side of the table, you can just leave that there. You can make that bigger and smaller, as you can see. And you can and we're going to put that there. So as you go through this learning experience, what you could do is begin to, like you do in the real world, you teach the vocabulary, the grammar comes out as well, out of that in context, which is the wonderful thing in VR. And then by the end of the lesson, you've created all these kind of sticky notes around the room related to maybe grammar over there, related to prepositions, for example, here to sit around a table, and vocabulary over there in the corner. So effectively, after maybe 30 minutes, 1 hour lesson, you could be surrounded by maybe 10 or 15 really nice keywords. And then what you can do, you can come back into the room another time of day. You can plant these sticky notes around the room, and you can maybe get the students to put them in the correct order. So for example, if we run over here to the chair, for example, you could put the chair on the table. There we go. And the student could enter the experience, and you could say, right, you've got 2 minutes to run around and put these sticky notes on the correct items, just to double check maybe after a few days if they've remembered and retained that key vocabulary in this context. So there we go. That's just a very quick, simple example of how you could use one of the latest features in Engage, the sticky notes. And if you're interested to know more about how to integrate or apply virtual reality within the language learning experience, whether you're a teacher or a student, then please check out my website. It's goldlotus.co, and there's also the YouTube channel as well, which has got lots of informative videos. So I look forward to speaking to you soon. Happy experimenting. Goodbye.